Hi, my name is Jason. I'm here from Mr. Sewer, M-I-S-T-E-R Sewer.com, 1-800-GOT-ROOTS, 412-498-1164. What I want to talk to you about in this video is inside plumbing. So we've talked in our previous videos about all the sewer lines that run from basically the home to the street. I feel like we've covered the basis there, so I really want to explain what's happening inside. On your first and second and third floor of your home, the sewage all goes down in older homes into what's called a stack. A stack is a vertical pipe that, in this case, is PVC or ABS, but oftentimes it's mostly cast iron in older homes. Will be a vertical pipe that you see in your basement that often at times does not have a clean out and vertically falls to the basement where the sewage waste is gravity fed to the trap that we've talked about in other videos. Essentially, the problems that happen with stacks are in cast iron, as we showed some of the pictures. They calcify on the inside of the pipe. In some of the stacks that we've torn out, we've actually seen, and again, this is a PVC pipe, it would be cast iron, but it's easy for me to depict here. The pipe will decrease in size, and you won't see much happening on the outside because everything's happening inside. And this happens in large buildings as well. The pipe gets dirty and it's very rough, and it causes problems where the flow rates, the sewage cannot pass. We've torn out stacks in homes and underground cast iron sewer lines on the interior plumbing system that have a 4-inch outlet that what the pipe was originally installed in, and it's left with about the hole 1 inch to 2 inches in diameter. There's no way sewage is going to pass through that. If you have a stack in your home and you think that your sewage or pipes or drains or toilets are running slowly, chances are the stack is the problem. Now, there's a couple things that we can do in the residential side to fix these issues. The first problem on a stack is when that sewage reaches the stack, if it's blocked or impeded in any way, where it often is, we would recommend that you have that stack cut out and replaced. Furthermore, we can install a clean out when we put the stack in towards the bottom of the basement floor. And what that does is give us the ability to get into the pipes, which usually doesn't exist. The floor drains on the interior of the plumbing. Sometimes you'll see clay inside sewer basements, sewers and basements. Sometimes it's cast iron. If it's cast iron, it usually gets pretty rough inside, and once that sewage has fallen to a gravity situation where it has fall going out to the sewer, you'll see that buildup can cause blockages. So sometimes we see where basement sewer lines need completely ripped out. It can be a disastrous job. It can really be a mess. Lining is one of the methods that we can employ. It depends on how many connections come into the sewer when it's underground. We don't want to seal those up with the lining method. And currently, we don't employ any techniques to open those Y connections or feeders into the main sewer in the basement back up. In the commercial side, we can actually line cracked or broken cast iron pipes that are inside walls, vertical roof drains, and main plumbing stacks in commercial high-rise buildings from up in a third, 15th, 30th floor straight down, unlimited lengths into the basement to prevent that leaking. You see zippered cast iron pipes, cracked, broken, leaky pipes inside of walls. So on the commercial side, lining can really help this. But on the residential side, if you have a slow running toilet or a problem, chances are the stack is the issue. And we would encourage you to have an inspection. Oftentimes we can pull a commode or toilet upstairs because it's the largest sewage outlet in the home as opposed to a sink. Send the camera down and inspect your stack without tearing any walls or anything out, and determine if there's a problem in that stack and if something needs to be torn out. In which case, we would go into an unfinished basement or finished basement, access the pipe, remove that section of pipe if it's been an impeded flow, and replace it with a section of PVC or ABS and gasket it on with some firm coats. If you are having these types of interior sewage line problems, we encourage you to call us at 1-800-GOT-ROOTS or 412-498-1164. www.mistersewer.com. We look forward to hearing from you. There's a service link on our website where you can apply for service, provide some information about your residence, your phone number, etc., and we can call you back within hours to provide you a service. We employ some of the latest and greatest techniques to fix sewer problems, and we really encourage you to call us for either a second opinion or because you're having these types of issues. Thanks, and have a good day.